Fortnite recently gave us a massive reason to get hyped for creative mode with the Walking Dead collab, which brought two brand new mythics we've never even seen before. This shows that Epic is pushing the limits when it comes to what they can add into creative mode. So today, I want to dive into some awesome collabs that would be perfect for creative. We've already seen some amazing ones in Battle Royale like Marvel and Star Wars, but there's so much more potential here. I've got a list of collabs that could open the doors to brand new gameplay mechanics, weapons, items, and map ideas. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Marvel. They are no stranger to Fortnite, but imagine getting the Infinity Gauntlet and Endgame mythics permanently in creative. Not only could we use them to build hero versus villain maps, but we could also create custom story modes or boss fights that bring the Avengers universe right to creative. And let's not forget Iron Man's flight kit from Chapter 5 Season 4. This is the most fluid movement mythic Fortnite has ever had, and bringing it into creative would open up a ton of possibilities like sky-based battles or free-form flying games that let players take to the skies in a way we've never seen before in creative. Star Wars already has a strong presence in Fortnite with lightsabers, blasters, and force powers, but now that we've got the Darth Vader AI NPC in Battle Royale, we might start seeing AI NPCs in creative as well. This could totally change how we create PvE missions, boss fights, and even story-based modes. Imagine building a Jedi versus Sith battle or a defense mission where players have to protect against waves of Sith enemies. The possibilities with NPCs are endless, and it would definitely make creative feel even more immersive. Dragon Ball, the Nimbus Cloud, and Kamehameha were huge in Fortnite when they first came in, and if they return to creative, the fun would be endless. These mythics could inspire some arena-style maps, where players face off in epic battles, or PvE modes where you can use them to take down massive bosses. If you mix in some Dragon Ball themed prefabs, you could easily build your own destruction zone, where players wreak havoc and challenge each other to destruction-based fights. But now, how about bringing some elemental powers into creative? The firebending, earthbending, waterbending, and airbending mythic scrolls from the Avatar The Last Airbender collab. They would create for some great combat maps, ability-based PvP modes, or even full exploration maps where players use their powers to navigate environmental challenges. Add in shrine prefabs from the show, and you could also make some cool story maps that explore the world of Avatar, letting players unlock new abilities as they progress through the map. This one's also pretty likely as we already have TMNT, which is from Paramount/Nickelodeon, so Avatar The Last Airbender isn't that much of a stretch. Attack on Titan. Imagine running through a map with ODM gear, just like in Attack on Titan. The ODM gear. The fluid vertical movement would be perfect for parkour style maps, or even Titan boss fights where players use their gear to scale buildings and fight off against giant enemies. Add in those thunder spears and you could even have destructible environments, letting players blow holes in massive buildings or take down massive Titan bosses in an all-out brawl. My Hero Academia, another anime collab from Deku Smash to All Might's supply drops. My Hero Academia has some really exciting mechanics that would actually fit perfectly into creative. You could build maps where players have to collect quirk specific abilities, or create training missions where you level up your powers as you progress. These abilities could also be used in PvP modes where players can compete for dominance using their quirks, creating chaotic anime inspired fights. Transformers. The Cybertronian cannon would be an insane addition to creative, I think we can all agree. With it, you could create vehicle battle maps where players take on each other in massive robot battles, or even team assault maps where you have to work together to take down huge enemies. You could also bring in Cybertron City prefabs and craft a full Transformers universe experience where players can join either the Autobots or Decepticons in an all-out war. Again, this one's also pretty likely to get added in along with Avatar The Last Airbender. Now, Godzilla x Kong. We've already got a Godzilla x Kong collab leaked to be coming soon, and if it brings mythics and new mechanics to creative, we could be in for some crazy fun. Imagine Titan boss fights where you have to take on massive kaiju bosses like Godzilla from BR and even Kong, or even destruction-based modes where the environment is constantly changing as these creatures wreak havoc on the map. the whole monsters universe in creative, it would be the first time we would have massive environmental destroying battles in this mode, and that's something to look forward to for sure. Fallout's Tri-Beam Laser and Nuka-Cola from Chapter 5 Season 3 would fit perfectly into a wasteland survival map where you have to scavenge for loot and face off against hostile NPCs or other players. You could even create vault-themed missions or desert-themed battle royale maps using Fallout's iconic look and feel to create a truly unique creative experience. Moving along though to some other heavy hitters like Marvel and Star Wars, we have DC, and this one in the form of Batman. Batman's Batarang and grapnel gun could be used to create some of the best stealth missions in creative. Players could sneak around Gotham, avoiding enemies, and using the grapnel gun to scale buildings or set up traps for enemies. With the Gotham City prefabs we already have in creative, you could build a sprawling city full of hidden corners, dark alleys, and crime bosses to fight against. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen's hollow purple and straw doll technique were flashy as hell, and bringing them into creative would lead to chaotic anime-inspired fights where players use cursed energy to take control of a battlefield. Again, here you can also build PvP arenas where players compete for control over cursed items or create boss fights based on the show's characters and power-ups. And could you also imagine more JJK mythics, like some of Sukuna's abilities, Toji's Curse Spirit and Weapon, and even some of Mahito's abilities? But that isn't even just the end of anime collabs, as the explosive kunai from Naruto could be the start of a massive Naruto collab in creative. With more ninja tools and chakra-based powers, creative could see ninja clans, training grounds, or full-blown wars between villages. Combine that with Naruto-themed prefabs, and you've got the perfect setup for building a custom hidden leaf village, or even PvP modes where you fight for control over different chakra-based powers. I mean, you literally have the tuning exams, which I think a lot of people would be down for to play in Fortnite. Hell yeah. Mortal Kombat could bring fighting game mechanics into creative. With Sub-Zero and Scorpion's kits, as well as the medallions, you could build a full-fledged tournament-style combat system where players face off in one-on-one Mortal Kombat-style duels, literally like the game. Add in some fatality finishing moves, and you've got a truly unique experience that stands out from anything else we've seen so far in Fortnite. The shiny metal ray gun and Planet Express ship prefab would bring a unique sci-fi twist to creative, and this is of course coming from the Futurama collab. You could craft futuristic delivery missions, space combat maps, or even alien encounters that feel straight out of the show. It might be quirky, but it definitely bring a ton of laughs and new gameplay experiences. Peter Griffin's hammer pump and medallion from Chapter 5 Season 1 could bring some goofy and chaotic party maps to creative. Imagine setting up cartoon physics, where everything bounces and behaves ridiculously. In fact, I think Fortnite's already working on that, so this would just fit right in. It'd be perfect for a memes and chaos mode that encourages players to just have fun and mess around. I mean, think of all the meme box fight maps that you already see in the Creative Discovery tab. Just saying, Epic could easily fit right in. Metal Gear Solid's stealth camo and cardboard box could be used to create some really unique sneak-based PvP maps where players must stay hidden or risk being caught by enemies or other players. Imagine tactical espionage and spy missions. It's niche, but for the right players, this could be a hidden gem in creative mode. And lastly, I do want to talk about a few honorable mentions, the celebrity or artist collabs from the Chapter 2 Remix season. Eminem's minigun, Snoop Dogg's drum gun, boogie bombs, and even the galleries or prefabs from his POI on the map, Ice Spice's grappler and Scar, and Juice WRLD's slurp cannon. Though these items were for a limited time, there is always a chance Epic could bring them back into creative. I just think they would get through all the other ones that I've said so far, but could you imagine using these iconic celebrity weapons in your custom maps? It would be pretty awesome. So now, while we've seen some awesome collabs, the future is bright for new and exciting content coming to creative. Whether it's more of the IPs we know and love or entirely new collabs we haven't even seen yet, the potential is limitless. Anyways, let me know which collab you're most excited for in creative and what kind of maps would you like to build with them in the comment section down below. As always, I want to thank all of you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you would like to support me there. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will catch you in the next one. It's TrulyMystic, and until then, peace.